Well, hello again, everybody. As is always the case, it is now time to begin. Begin specifically Artfight prep. So, for me, that's a little bit of a checklist. We got a couple of stuff to go over. Uh, Mostly starting with characters that I don't think get enough love on my end. Mainly because I think they feel out of place or out of pocket or out of specific step. We'll be starting with Theo, who is a Phoenix character. So let me pull in a reference. Oh, that's a wrong reference, but it's a good one. This one would be the best, just subsequent example. Fantastic. There we go. Birdman, basically. As you can tell, I haven't really drawn him for a while. Otherwise, he would have a more similar style to the characters that I've drawn more recently. He's definitely a bit older, and I haven't drawn him as much as I had previously, but he's still important to me. I mean, most of my characters I treat as my kids in a way. Sup, Coop? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Drawing Phoenix character Theodore. Also one of my few characters that has or continuously has glasses, which is interesting as a person who understands the need for glasses from personal use. So yes, doing art fight prep for characters that don't have a whole lot of reference material or story information or what have you. He's I'm gonna have to look at the reference there for the. Hey, Void! You haven't been here forever. I've missed you. Yeah, it's all prep work for Artfight time. Of course, it's always nice to revisit old characters. Ah, no, see, that's completely understandable. I have also been busy trying to exist, which is why I've been very exhausted recently. I can only imagine the same for you. Alright. Phoenix character. Theodore. Literally, this guy has only ever shown up in my head as like some sort of vague secretary to my actual thoughts, which I always think is funny because he's. It's not like he couldn't actually do anything else. It's just very funny to me that this is what he wants to do. Because I never give characters roles they don't want to fulfill, because otherwise they don't show up again. This guy wants to full on be in charge of everything. Entity. Alright. Because he's my Phoenix boy. Alright. Let's get your head done. Hair bun. Nice and tucked up. The feathers are tied up in that. I also realized that these sketch references that I've been doing fit perfectly within Artfight's little icon square that they have. So I've been just sitting here going, well, dang. I didn't need to make full icons for my characters, it looks like. Because I did for Sahi and Mati and Dimitri. But they look blurry and kind of bad when given comparison to the ones who got sketch references done for them and then uploaded later while still being actually visible in Artfight's system. So I'm actually going to go and do all of my old characters and give them sketch references like this right here. Because that fits better in the system. Let's see. Feathery Birdman. Always fun. Always fun to draw. Old characters, especially, are always fun to draw because then you're just sitting there like, oh, that's a neat idea. Why did I stop drawing them? And then you never draw them again until you go back and go, oh, that's a neat idea. Why did I stop drawing them again? Or at least that's what happens to me looking through all my old art. Like, oh, that's neat. Oh, yeah. Well, that's why you sleep in the middle of the night. Just my opinion. You don't sleep when you're supposed to, then your hand-eye coordination is gonna tank. Just in general, that is a symptom of a lack of sleep. Rather like that. And like that indeed. I think he deserves a vest, however. Now see, Coop, I understand that motivation is stored in the 4 a.m., but hand-eye coordination is stored in the sleeping well. So you may be motivated, but if you have no ability to do it, are you really going to feel good when you've drawn it all out and then you look at it in the morning and it looks like a stick figure with crazy, crazy eyebrows? Eyebrows are just generally difficult, but when your motivation was tanked and you were drawing as a young child, i.e., me, uh, and you would just draw anime eyes, they're not as hard anymore. Quite literally, that's what would happen for me. Uh, which I think is a fun anecdote. No idea about you guys though. Again, it's not my call anymore. You guys live your own lives. But I personally have never tried to stay up to draw something past. Some of these skin tones are very old, if I'm being honest. And they mostly come from like my colored pencils that I had when I was very small. But I still have, because those colored pencils don't ever run out. Uh, yes, though. It is still correct. I've never felt motivated to draw anything past like. See, your phrasing I understand, Voids. I could spend 3 years drawing one picture when I'm in the zone and not realize that I hadn't slept. The thing is, my zone has never uh, started at 4:15 in the morning. And that's a fair way to live life, too. Going from spark of joy to spark of joy. I was right. I did give you blue eyes. For funsies. I'll have to fix that. His forehead's not that shiny. It's not. But he does show it, so it is a little bit shiny. You'll understand as you keep going on your digital art journey. Sometimes foreheads are shiny, but not that shiny. Sometimes. An important man. I mean, you're drawing an evil cow for a joke that isn't really probably likely to continue. So just find your niche of creating stuff and you'll win in your own way. That's mostly what I can give information on. That's how you do things. Turning out excellently so far. But I do need to do a different one for this part because I need a gradient to it. My older characters be like it's time to have gradient hair. And he is old. Both character wise and the last time I drew him art wise. And you can tell by the reference images he's got and the fact that none of them are digital. There's only one other character that I can think of off the top of my head that I struggled to do digitally, and that's Sahi. And that's just because Sahi's colors are difficult for me to expound upon digitally. The dark blue was actually pretty nice. Keep pushing the wrong buttons here. Yep, there we go. Much better. I don't actually think cows have eyebrows, but if you look up anthropomorphic art, a lot of people will give anthro characters eyebrows, even if the animals don't necessarily have it themselves. Because it makes life easier when you're trying to give them expressions. Excellent, excellent. We'll go a little bit darker for this. He normally wears blue colors, so we'll just take that. I don't need the rest of those. Let's see. Yep. Color in my work. Yep, there we go. Nice lighter blue. Top over here. Good, good. Alright, and then we'll go back to this coloration for little gold piece here. Yep, and there we go. Fancy little Phoenix man. So, now we can move on to the next character. And I'll let you guys vote, I guess, based off of names. We can do Courier, Artox, or Dimitri. Who do you guys want me to see? Who do you guys want to see me do next? Okay, so we got Courier and then Dimitri. Alright, I guess we'll go Courier first. Because that's the one that got in first. You get to see one of my one of my peoples. One of my sons. This is Courier St. Clair. Courier is Courier, and I love him dearly. I never really understood a whole lot about him. I ended up working with my mom to try and write out a little bit for his world. He's got he's my modern fantasy son, basically. So, meet the magical deliveryman, Courier St. Clair. This is a world where magic came back in the 2012-ish era. The world did sort of end, but it was more of a magic came back rather than the world stopped spinning and died. You got abilities and there's a whole cast of characters, and technically Technically, the story that we were working on at that particular moment in time, well, it's past now. Is on AO3. Under What's Up with the Burning Tower. He's not the only character with wings. He's not the only character with bird wings. We got a bunch of characters. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Go back. Go back to this. Oh boy. Goodness gracious, I don't understand what I'm seeing. Absolutely lost on my own character. But he's got his old lore little doodad on lore sheet where I gave him huge wings because give me a second. I'm gonna just because I was tired of people who had winged characters not making their characters' wings the correct size for them to fly with. So that's a staple of this particular universe. Almost all of the wings are huge and they don't hide very well, and not like you could really, because everybody else is also sprouting wings or fins or just a bunch of fun stuff. But yes, his last name is literally St. Clair. He's one of the best in the delivery business, if not the best magical delivery person available. There's a whole like world lore document for them for this particular world universe. Even what new OC you're gonna be making? Eclectic. Because eclectic is the other half of this particular story works. Hello, hello. cat wolf like thing. Pretty sure every artist has been there drawing a cat wolf like thing. Either that or they were drawing a dragon. There's two wolves inside of you. One that wants to draw wolves and the other that wants to draw dragons. He's also surprisingly courier. Might be surprising. I don't know. One of my best martial fighting characters. Just because of the world lore that he's from. This man can wreck your day. He wouldn't, but he definitely could. Well, let's see. What was his eye shape like? You my roundy boy. Okay. And I'm actually going to have to turn off my layer assisting that I've got going on right now. Because his hair is very iconic and I have to draw it the correct way. Absolutely not incorrect. What is wrong here? So much is wrong. Except for these. These aren't wrong for whatever reason. Nope, 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 still wrong. Yeah, that's right. Still right. Yeah. Major issue with regular people smiles and he gets special treatment. Anyway. I have to move stuff around. Yep. He's also a freckly mess. we'll just do that because he's important. Let's see. Right about there. Okay. Come on. Always the problem with characters like this. You're never entirely sure. How you did it in the first place. You haven't done it in a while. Alright, that one's right. Now let's. Yeah, 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 yeah. I see it. I see it. Yep. Looks good. Looks good. It lost its catness somewhere. Just to get those all darkened up. Okay. And alright. Yeah. Let's turn on the drawing assist then for your outfit. Because he's a mailman. High speed, high power delivery. Now, I think I've said it, but I'm gonna repeat it again. He mostly does packages that are magical in delivery nature, i.e., stuff that has a time limit or stuff that's highly magical. And that's just regular job time for courier. His name is literally a direct translation of what courier means. because I couldn't think of a better name for him, which I was always initially vaguely embarrassed by because, like, he's named after his profession. But I've leaned into it now. I like it. I think it's got a level of humor that most people could or would appreciate if they were like me. Tricolor uniform. I worked really hard on this uniform, by the way, when I initially designed it. And I still like it to this day, so. Alright, let's get your skin tone, boyo. I'm gonna color his wings too, but they're gonna take me a little bit longer because they are very vibrant. Alright, let's get it down. Yeah, yeah. Personally, this year I'm on Team Werewolves. So anybody else who's on Team Werewolves, I always take revenge. Always, always. Doesn't matter if you're a vampire or a werewolf, I will taste vengeance. One way or the other. Dang, it looks really yellow this way. I'm gonna have to futz with this a little bit. Because a lot of my colored pencils and older art, which is all colored pencils, looks different in light than it does in the scanning. It depends. If it's charcoal, get away from me forever until your hands are clean. If it's just like pencil dust, I'm fine. Oh yeah, then I'm fine. You can. There's the accurate skin tone. He was always tans. Yes, now my face is all colorful. Fantastic. The only media I have an issue with feel wise is charcoal. It's icky and gross and I hate it. Do not like the way charcoal feels. Charcoal feels bad. I got paint face. I'm a very happy camper. My son boy. My son boy. Alright. There we go, son boy. Because you're one of my few characters that I 100% need to do blushies on. If I don't, I will be sad because you will not be accurate. Not so much shading, but some of my characters need blush, or else they don't look correct, which I think is hilarious. Ah, but see, I am immune to Twitter, or I do not even have it. Your Twitter dusted hands would simply go directly through my face. You could not touch me. Not with Twitter hands. It would just go right through me. That color darker. But of course you are, Void. Of course you are. Is there truly any other way you could possibly have been? You show up, you do your ghosty stuff, you survive, or you don't, and then you vanish into the ether, never to be seen again. Truly. No one is spookier than you. Speaking of, are you deciding to be team vampire or are you werewolfing it up? Ah, probably not enough time, right? Otherwise you might, or is it just the stress of the competition, which is also very valid a reason not to join in. I don't really understand what you mean. Well, I mean, I know how you could punch somebody in the face with oil pastels. That's fairly self-explanatory. Life is too short to fight over art. It's probably like I don't have enough time to participate. without getting overwhelmed. I just nobody needs to explain anything to me. I'm just gonna sit here and be baffled while I color in my characters who haven't gotten drawn in digital ever getting drawn in digital. Yeah, the name is a little bit misleading. I mean, it's more like we give each other free fan art attacks. Hit the with the fan art beam, but I mean that's an excellent way of phrasing it. Yes. Ah, well, that's completely understandable as well. Well, bless you then. Stop what? Stop sneezing? I don't know if they have the ability to do that. Yeah, it is career. Right now, his hair is correct. Yes, he has many colors in his hair because he is important. Let's start by painting in his jacket. You wouldn't be able to. You're very small. He is not small. He has never been small in his life. You would not be able to reach his hair, let alone be able to sneeze on it. You are too small. He has wings and is on top of buildings. Again, you are too small. Plus, he's in a restricted area. No civilians. And you are a civilian. Little baby civilian. It's nice that we're starting to reach the 1 hour mark. Because then I can start. Not yet. Not those. Not yet. Okay. Yes. A very important boy. This boy is very important to me. I mostly drew him originally before he had a sort of world to fall back into for when I wanted to draw wings. He was my go-to. Specifically to only draw wings. I mean, jeans are good for high altitudes. You would know. You got a girl in here as well, so don't be dissing their jean jackets. You love them. I love them. I'm pretty sure Mama loves them. Denim. Well, yeah, I would assume so, but then again, it could also just be, magic. One of my favorite ways to excuse things is magic. Magic. Yes. We got dragons, we got wizards, we got flying people and mermaids, Atlantis, everything one needs to live in a magical society. I mean, I even have a bat character for this. She's a night flyer, and I loved her. I still do. It's just, I don't know how to bring about my ideas sometimes. There's that. This is correct. Good. Now we go up one and we can can basically tell you that his wings match his hair. And I based his wings off of golden eagles at the time. I still think that they're the correct bird for this, but I just wanted to grab my colors correctly first. Alright, now I'm gonna color just this. Alright, there we go. That's the base color. And then I go up a layer and I go to drawing assist. But first I go beep, boop, and then I go like this, and then I take no, that's not right. Not for this anyway. Pretty sure I had one in here that I thought looked like freckles if I did correctly use you. Oh yeah, it was you. He's always had a lot of freckles. And there's Courier St. Clair with his wings all out even. Alright, one more, I think. And I saw Dimitri, so we'll pull Dimitri in here. Dimitri was the other one that we looked at. It's here. It's here. Here. This one or this one? This one shows more of the face from the front. Why did you do this? Why do you always do this? Either way, it doesn't matter. Dimitri Kendricks. Yes. He had the only reason he was even up for this is because, like I was saying at the beginning, you can get I can get these sketch references to fit nicely. as the icons for said characters. These are not right. This man is my favorite, one of my favorite men's. Uh, Eyebrows. I love him so much. Half of these characters are super hard for me to draw digitally because I just sit there and I go, well, that doesn't look right. Gotta fix it. But, well, that doesn't look right. Well, I gotta fix it because I'm so used to drawing them with the asymmetry of things that it makes it hard to figure out where I'm going wrong when I'm drawing things again. Like, I'm already off to a rough start with this man. What is your face shape? Goodness gracious. But yes, this man is a detective, technically speaking, ish. Honestly, I feel like he's more like border control than a detective. He is also inherited, well, not inherited, he ate his own shadow self because he lives in a world where mind over matter is a literal thing that you can do because of a disease born from the heart of the darkness of mankind. Basically, he's a demon king, but like pandemic flavored. This was before the pandemic. I didn't know it was coming. He's also an ex rocker. I mean, in this image, it's hard to tell, but he's just resting his hand on top of a can of soda. A weird blue can of soda, but like can of soda here. Most of the time, though, he's not off the clock. And I will have to do a whole like separate section for this arm right here, one over here, this one. Because he's He's my cunning and conniving boy that you'll never see coming until it's too late. And those eyes are too small. I also don't think they're the right shape. Clean up my lines. Clean up my lines. Clean up my lines. That's the reason why I drew him with your demon character back in the first art fight where we met Coop. It's because Demon King man right here. Plus, it was the simplest color scheme that I could find, and my brain was just like, how do find colors of the characters if the characters do no have colors? Which is my only pet peeve of the characters of yours. I can grasp every other thing, but then it's just like colors in the description, and I'm like, yeah, but exactly what shade of periwinkle? Am I getting dark blue green? Am I getting a light blue, purpley gray? No, give me the colors you exactly want. No. But that's on me. Yep. So he's one of my few characters who actually knows how to play a musical instrument. I don't know if I actually have any others that can play a musical instrument. In this case, Dimitri plays guitar. Yeah, I know, but they're your characters. They should get colors from you. I say, but I also understand that I don't want to give them colors feeling, so no, not correct. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Appropriate. Not somewhere around there is the nose, which means somewhere around here are the eyes. Let's try and fix that. I don't want to leave it like that. No, okay. No, something's wrong. I'm just not sure what, and I'm not sure how I'm messing it up. So we'll just turn off the drawing assist and we'll do my traditional for the time frame that this was created in, flyaways. Got really into those. So like my major OCs all have them or had them at one point. Specifically that trio of flyaways, which I think is funny as all get out, in all honesty. He's also one of my only characters with a broken nose. Did he get that from being a cop? Maybe, but it's far more likely that he got it from being a rocker. This man is a fighty boy, but hello, hello. Hi, Deck. You're not late. You're just sort of a little bit behind. Nope, that's not right either. What is going on with this character today? I'm having the hardest time. Poor Dimitri. Alright, I also have to go and get the line work from his arm. Or rather, I just gotta take the arm, I guess. I forgot that I had the skin tone and stuff. No, see, that I agree with 100%. What is time? There we go. Big ol' scary arm. Fantastic. Alright. So we'll move this to like the referencing layer here. My neon purple man here. Let's see. He's so fun to mess with. Just the design on him. But then again, I am a big fan of all of my like terrifyingly demony designs. Now let's see, it was basically that whole section. and it spreads. Doesn't really affect his face all that much. But I mean, that's what happens when your arm gets torn off your body by a pair of gigantic teeth. And yes, that is canonically what happened to him. Got eaten. All of my characters with missing arms have missing arm trauma. Oops. Didn't mean to give you all basically same issues. But at the same time, now you can have a support club in my head. Missing arm trauma club. You should always try and draw stuff that makes you happier. Hence why I draw scary demony people a lot. Because it makes me happy. Not for any other reason than it just does. Yeah. It's mostly faded out like that, but I like having the defined lines too. It makes my life easier. Dimitri arm. Big scary claw, man. Looks like it's got some scaling like that, at least here. Always draw the void. Hear that, void? We should always draw you. Honestly, that was the original intent. Make life easier. Honestly, does feel right in a weird way. Still doesn't feel right. I'm just gonna keep it though, because this one feels the best so far out of the ones that I've drawn. I just can't get it to vibe with me. What is up with my issues at drawing my own characters? Nah. Yes. There's another Sailor 7 around. Technically, they followed me right before you did, Avery. I also do not know whomst they be. But hello, welcome to the chat. Ah, I see. So it was just a case of same name, but like the same hat meme. Yes, I feel that. I feel that very, very much. I should have just activated my drawing assist here. Yes. Well, welcome. Prepping for Artfight by drawing my characters' more modern day references. Excellent stuff. Alright. Let's see. There we go. Goodness gracious. Now that finally looks right. um, I originally went with this name because I wanted to associate with space, so stars, and the translation from astronaut, because I didn't want to go with astronaut, was because astronaut translates to star sailor, and 7 is my favorite number, so I got. Yes, Coop is one of my other people in the chat right now, but they're also cool. And yeah, uh, that's mostly what I went with. I Everybody's arting. It's awesome. Art stream is just time for everybody to sit and do art together. And or oh, is the truth that I'm a big nerd? Because that's fairly obvious, I'm pretty sure. Nope, that's the wrong placement. Tired man's. Still not right, but it's better. Because he's solving mysteries. That's why he's sleep deprived, because he's solving mysteries and taking care of people. Something still feels off to me. Mm. Maybe I'm just having spent too long looking at it, because that could definitely be a possibility for what's going on here. Let's see if I slap some colors on him, if it feels better. Now let's color this guy in a little bit. See if I can get my understanding to get him better. Here. Come on. Uh, let's try and get it right. So maybe if I get the colors on here, I won't feel like something's wrong. Of course, there's the distinct possibility that it could just be that I'm not gonna just be happy with it no matter what I do, which would suck, but it's happened before. Usually I have to put it down and come back after the fact if that happens. May even have to come back later in that day. But that's why erasers are great. Why you should always have an eraser. For when you just can't seem to get their face right. I hate Flynn Ridering my own characters that just can't seem to get my nose right. When it's, I designed them. It was me. I came up with how their nose looked. Why can't I draw it again? Yep, I'm still not liking the eyes. I'm gonna have to come back to them here in a minute. For now, Pokemon fainted eyes. Yeah, mouths are definitely one of those. Yep, I agree with you. Yep. Mm-hmm. I understand your pain there, Kodal. Completely and utterly understand your pain there. You know, did I just not need these lines? Probably. That looks better to me than the lines. Alright. Your arm. Oh boy. And we'll just do something casual for him. I love drawing my characters in utterly ridiculous outfits, and he's one of my favorites because he's the only one of my characters, as far as I can tell, who would wear those neon bright 90s windbreakers. Not because any of my other ones have any sort of fashion sense, but because that just seems to be something that he personally vibes with. Dimitri is great. I love him dearly. He's also my post-apocalypse boy. His apocalypse being, of course, that everybody in the world turned into demons after they let their inner darkness get the best of them. I personally think all of these references that I do with one outfit on top of their like actual like skin references that I do is utterly hilarious. Just because it looks sort of like I'm building clothes. Alright, and we'll do a purple too. Nope, nope, green. Green. Thought I would do a purple, but no. Green. Yep. Neon bright windbreaker. Because that's what he deserves. The nose looks right, the mouth looks right, the hair looks right. All of this looks right. So let's see what we're doing wrong with the eye shape. So we got oh, I see, I got it now. I get it now. Let's see if I can get this then. Still not right, but that's because the angle was too sharp. This feels right. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's just draw one. Let's just draw one singular eye. Let's see if we can get that to look right. And now I get it to look right, because of course I do. Is this just let's turn off those and just try. Nope, nope, I'm deleting that. Oof. Still not right. What am I doing wrong here? So I'm obviously doing something incorrect. Or I wouldn't be having this much problem. Hmm. Yep. You are your own harshest critic. I'm betting you guys are like, she's redrawn this eye shape like 5 times now. And I still don't think it's right. What the heck? Nope, 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 nope. Now, see, you could do that, but I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. Uh, Mainly because this is a reference sheet and he has two different eye colors. See if I can just get this right this time. No, no, it's not. I don't know what's going on here. That's certainly one way to do it. There's a million and one ways to do stuff. I just need to get this. It's for my own sanity's sake, I think. Oh, there we go. I'm starting to feel this one. So let's finish it first. And then get it positioned correctly on the face. Nope. Nope. Alright. Alright. I'm just, uh, I have to stop. I'll have to come back and look at it later to see if I can figure out why it's behaving this way for me mentally. But we got Courier done, which is nice. And we got Theodore done, which is also nice. I'll go ahead and show you some of these other characters that I finished. I finished The Great Calamity. It looked nice. And I went back and did his counterpart, the Grand Redeemer. She ended up looking really fun. Terrence over here, Terrence Escrofor. I'm a vampire. But yes, stay tuned because I will be doing Artfight 2023. I'm gonna do the final. I've almost entirely finished this. So, thanks for joining me. If you like what I do, consider giving me a follow. If you have already followed me, maybe you want to donate to me on Ko-fi. If you don't have that means, then please go feed the algorithm over on YouTube where I post all of my art and other streams. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or wherever you are in this fine world. Bye bye.